World Trigger, goes by the popular name of War Tri, as well. It is a manga comic series delineated and created by the Japanese author, Daisuke Ashihara. World Trigger was first turned into an anime series in the Weekly Shonen Jump in the month of February, in 2013, to the month of November, in 2018. It was subsequently moved to Jump Square in the month of December, in 2018 itself. All the chapters in the manga comic, World Trigger, have been put together by Shueisha into 23, tankobon, the Japanese expression for a book that is not part of a series and is independent, volumes as of February 2021. The anime television series World Trigger was shown on TV Asahi in the month of October, in 2014, to the month of April, in 2016, which contained 73 episodes in total. A second season of the anime series was debuted in the month of January in 2021. The second season's first 2 episodes had an extremely noteworthy screening run with unique and selective footage in 12 different theaters in Japan, from the 25th of December in 2020 to the 7th of January in 2021. The second season of World Trigger is currently being broadcasted for the first 4 months of the year 2021. A third season of World Trigger will also be launched in the month of October, in 2021. This well-known Japanese manga comic writer, Daisuke Ashihara, was born in 1981 in the month of February. As of yet, Daisuke Ashihara has written a number of renowned manga comics. A few of them have also had anime adaptations made on them. Some of his finest works are titled Room 303, Super Dog Rillianthal, Trigger Keeper, Jitsuryokuhara Elite Jayan and World Trigger. Every manga comic reader is waiting for the next issue of the comic World Trigger with bated breath. Unfortunately, the manga comic will not be issued this month as Daisuke Ashihara, the manga comic creator, has become a victim of a sudden illness. The magazine, Jump Square, where the manga comic, World Trigger, is published every month, tweeted from their official Twitter account that World Trigger will not be issued in the month of May, the issue that will be released in April, in Japan, because of Daisuke Ashihara's declining health. The manga comic had taken a break before, as well, in the month of March when the issue was released in February, in Japan due to the same sickness. The tweet also affirmed that Daisuke Ashihara does not have the coronavirus. It is also mentioned that World Trigger is expected to be published again in the month of June, which will be launched in early May in Japan. Mikado is a fictional city located in Japan that has 300,000 inhabitants approximately. One day, a magical gate opens up, and millions of monsters, known as neighbors in the manga comic, start appearing from it. Scared and petrified, the humans tried to overcome this fear by trying to battle these monsters by using different sorts of weapons, only to find out that the monsters are immune to their equipment. Suddenly, a secret organization called Border, or the National Defense Agency, shows up and figures out a way to fight off the neighbors' violent and brutal attacks. The Border becomes extremely popular amongst the locals of the city as it built a technology called triggers, which help the user in channeling his or her internal energy called Tryon, and using it as a weapon or a shield. By utilizing this technology, one's body becomes far more resistant to the neighbor's onslaught. Years later, it is shown in the series how accustomed the individuals living in the city of Mikado have become to the regular battles with cruel, heartless neighbors. One fine morning, a school-going boy called Yuma Kuga gets transferred to the local institution of Mikado. Little do we know that Kuga is actually a humanoid neighbor who is desperately trying to hide his identity from Border. In school, he meets another student named Isamu Mikumo, who is, covertly, a Border trainee. Since Kuga is new to the city and has no clue about the constant battles between the Border and the neighbors, it becomes Mikumo's responsibility to prevent Kuga from being discovered by Border.